peachy diagonal hinge. I don't have a better name for this, so that's what it is for now. What we're gonna do is we're gonna use a cable or a band. You want to think about this literally kind of the same way you do a kickstand deadlift or a staggered stance deadlift. We want to make sure with this we're getting a lot of length in the glutes. The reason we're using this particular orientation is because we are getting a change in the direction of load, which means it is going to impact the way that our glute lengthens and then contracts. So you want to make sure that you're going to get your cable or your band, and you are going to have the opposite arm of the hip that you're loading holding the cable or the band, okay? So I'm gonna hold my band right here. Now, instead of my hip being in line with my anchor point, I'm going to turn so I'm facing slightly away from the anchor point. So here, my anchor point is directly to my side. Now the anchor point is just a little bit behind me. I don't need to like do this whole full twist like this, but just until you feel, that anchor point is behind me. Now your back leg is going to be your stance leg. It's not the front leg. The back leg is the one that is doing the work. From here, what we want to think about is letting that heel get really heavy, really heavy heel, and then sense the front of your foot, okay? Because I want your weight to stay over your midfoot. I can promise you that what's going to happen is you're going to start to shift backwards as you do this, and I don't want that. I want you to stay over that midfoot, but the knee comes forward as the hip goes back, okay? And you're gonna feel a big difference in the amount that this glute stretches. From here, I want you to quickly extend up. You are going to get a way different contraction by being able to let the knee stay over the midfoot, let the glute come back, and then you're gonna have even more kind of force to counteract with, because you're gonna have that band pulling you back, and you're going to be able to really contract your glute from a truly lengthened position, which feels really good / burns. All right, so again, grab onto your band or cable machine would be the exact same. Your non-stance leg is in front. Now, if I'm going into my left hip, my stance leg, right hand grabs the band or the cable. I'm going to turn so my anchor point is behind me. Left leg back, stance leg back. Make sure you feel your heel and your front of your foot. I need you to feel both of them. From here, exhale, ribs down, deep core up, and you're going to let yourself be pulled back while making sure that you don't let your whole center of mass go back like this, okay? Center of mass is still staying. You're feeling the middle of your foot, sensing the ground, and you're gonna come back, back, back. Let this pull you back some. Don't let your ribs flare, all the things. And you're gonna be back here, and then powerfully come up. At the top, if you literally want to like touch your butt, I want you to be able to feel the top of your glute contracting, not only the bottom, okay? So we need this top butt, the top of our glute max. These kind of more anterior fibers up here, they should really be able to work because we're putting a lot of stretch on them. So anyway, that is your peachy banded diagonal hinge.